Hi, this is a review for Maybeline Dream Nude Air Foam. I've already moisturized and put serum on my face, and I put on this bamboo headband from TJ Maxx, and that's to keep the makeup from getting in my hair. So you shake it. It has a ball. It's very foamy, and I've been applying it to my face with my fingers. Here it is. And this color is pure beige. It has an SPF 16 sunscreen. And I'm just gonna start dabbing it. I'm wearing biometrics contacts, so I have to be very careful that nothing actually gets in my eye because it will burn like hell and it'll make me tear and it'll ruin the whole look. Now, as you can see, this is very light concealer, but I have extra concealer. This is mostly to cover the redness and uneven skin tone and light scars. And I have very large pores, so this foundation kind of just sinks into them, and I realized that I have to buff it out so that it won't look that way. But I have very sensitive skin, so I really have to be careful. And I just washed this brush yesterday, and it's a face powder brush, but I have a lot of face, so I don't want to irritate my skin, so I'm not going to go over it a lot. And I have a birthmark on my eyelid, so I have to put extra in order to even out my skin tone, and this works. And I like how it dries quickly. I have a blemish starting. Okay. So I still have a blob on my hand, and later on you're going to see how I fix mistakes with a Q-tip. So I'm going to take my Sephora contour number 3, and I'm going to use the stick, and I'm just going to go around my eyelid. And for me, it's better for me to use my finger because the warmth of my skin melts the makeup. And you want to put concealer underneath your eye because it acts like a dam, in addition to primer. And you don't want to pull on your skin because you don't want to pull the contact out of place. Now, I'm using a mirror on the regular side, so to get all those imperfections, I'm going to turn over to the magnified side. And we just want to get all the little red spots. It's playing a movie on Netflix and it's over. And this has a cap to it. And, oh, here it is. It's standing up. So, I recently started getting into makeup. And what better place to go than Sephora? This is Sephora primer. And I used to stick my finger in it, but it used to get underneath my fingernail. And when you put makeup on your face using your hands, first start off with clean hands. And you want to get a lot of it on the Q-tip. And just dab that onto the concealer. All up to the brow bone. And blend it. Because you want to have a nice flat surface for the color to cling to. And I'm going to be using an e.l.f. palette. $4.99 that I got from Walgreens on top of my Sephora primer. See how you can see how those two products work together. And I'll be honest with you, I can only stand about 4 hours of makeup before it starts melting because I don't set it with powder. So next I'm going to be applying a base. This is my e.l.f. palette, 48 palette. And what I've learned so far is that you want to have a light color on the bottom and a dark color on your crease. So I'm going to be using my Soho Walgreen eyeshadow brush. And I don't know what color to call it, but I'm going to be using this peachy one. Oh, I didn't realize those brushes were in there. There was 4 of them. I'm going to flip the mirror over again. And you want to get this all over the eye. All the way up to the brow bone. This is going to be your base. And all the other colors that you use are going to be blended with this one. So you want it to be light, but not too light. Can barely see it. On this light. And we're going to make that pop. And you want to remember the first thing about makeup is you want to have fun with it. Oh, I forgot to... See, I wear glasses usually, and I always feel that I have these two marks on the side of my nose. So I like to cover those. See the color now? Kind of peachy. And next, I'm going to be using my Soho crease brush from Walgreens. And I'm going to go with this brown. This brown right here. See if this does anything. And as you can see, I'm just getting it on the lid and in the crease. And I made a big mess. But that could be fixed with the good old concealer. And what you want to remember is you just want to play with it. You know, I never know how it's gonna exactly turn out. I just watch a lot of YouTube videos and I was so bored with it and I had the color. I was like, let me just play with it. So, as you can see, the brown and the pink. You can hardly even see the pink. Alright, so let's see if we can save this look with some highlighting, and I'm gonna use this color over here. And then I'm gonna bring the color up. And blend in a windshield wiper motion. So, as you can see, I have brown and yellow. Sorry for blocking the camera. So, I think that something should go in my crease to make it pop. And I'm going to use this L'Oreal Cocoa, Continuous Cocoa. And when you open it, there's a little cover to keep it all in place. And I'm also going to use this as eyeliner. And I'm going to take my crease brush again. I'm really just going to highlight. Next, I'm going to be applying some Makeup Forever in brown. And I'm just going to go on top. Remember, I have contacts, so I don't want to press down on my eye. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And I found that using my face as a guide in this angle, I can get closer. Without putting a lot of pressure on my eye. And I'm going to take my smudge brush and I'm just going to smudge that. And now I'm gonna line my lower lash line. And I like a thick line. Don't worry about that, because you're gonna smudge that too. And I tend to have very watery eyes because of my contacts. So I have to close my eye in order for it to transfer. And then sometimes I'll just go underneath because this crayon blends very easily, hence the eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna, not pull down, but I'm gonna support the eye. And I never know how it's gonna come out, really. But I know that this pencil doesn't bother my contacts. And I'm just going over the line again because it just looked like it melted. And you just want to to the inside as well. Because it just makes your eyes look, it makes my eyes look bigger. So now I'm going to take the smudge brush I'm going to take the eyeliner brush from Essence of Beauty. See, I have a smaller one, and this is the one from Soho. It's bigger. I don't like things poking around in my eyes, but this Essence of Beauty eyeliner doesn't irritate my eye. So I'm just going to go into the L'Oreal Cocoa Infallible, and I'm going to get some on the brush. Wipe off the excess. And I'm just going to go in there and like create a dam. And this is waterproof. And this will also prevent smudging. And remember, when you're working with black, you're going to get fallout. So don't worry about it, because that's going to come off with powder. I have my Trish McAvoy powder, light powder, and contouring, so I'm just going to put that underneath in case there's any fallout. And we're going to buff that out later, because it's obviously, you see, it's obviously like white powder there. Sorry. My Soho smudge brush. And we're just gonna buff it out. Just gonna smudge it. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Seeing that it's all dark colors, I say wear this going out to a club or a bar, because your eyes will really pop out. And as you can see, the pencil melted away again, so I have to come back.